Okay, so then we finished the whole game. That was the game. What's your feeling?
I'm bad at shooting.
Yeah, I mean,
and running.
It's mostly a story-based game with some variety in gameplay. So, how do you feel about the story? Like, if this was a movie, would you watch it?
That depends, because in the movie it will be more complicated. This story is too simple, a bit simple. But since it's a game, so understandable.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a movie, you would cut out all the dead time where not so much is happening, like not any of the mini games or anything. So it would just be like a half-hour movie.
Yes.
Pretty simple story, but I feel it's pretty impactful. It kind of varies throughout. Sometimes I just feel a bit uninterested in what's going on when it comes to the story. But together, after you played through the whole story, and then you reach the end, where you actually find out he's a fucking cop, and then they're just gonna kill each other, I feel bad as fuck.
Because you're a very kind guy.
I have too much empathy, I guess.
I would just feel there is a way they both can survive, just they didn't do.
Yeah. I feel this whole thing is pretty stupid, because there would be a way to make this end in a good way, but they're both too fucking stubborn.
Yes,
in their own way.
So it's not very human, I feel.
There's no way I would like run in just two people after him there and he has a gun.
Yeah.
They shouldn't chase like that at all. Just wait for reinforcements.
And also, if it's in real life, if I'm this Leo guy, after I escape from this place, I will not go to Harvey or anything. I will just try my best to run away. I will not follow, because even I don't know he's a police. We just two. It's hard.
Yeah.
Why I need to risk my life for doing that?
It's a bit unbelievable with the whole going after Harvey.
Yes, because Harvey at most he just steal the stuff or money or anything. That's it. But I'm still alive, so I should just run away from all this bullshit.
If that's possible. I mean, Harvey is actively trying to kill Leo.
Yeah, but not means I go to him to kill him first, then I will be fine. What if I cannot survive on the way?
Yeah.
How can I be sure?
Considering how many people were there, it's a bit unbelievable.
Yeah.
Some low-level criminal and a normal police officer can get through all this.
Yeah. This is not like the superhero movies. Not so super.
I didn't get like the Arnold Schwarzenegger feeling from any of these.
Yes.
Or fucking Rambo guy or anything. They were just normal people feeling. And then suddenly they're doing Rambo things in the jungle. It's kind of unbelievable that they managed to overcome this. So it ruins your suspension of disbelief that you're just running around shooting that much. I didn't expect it to go in that direction when I started playing this. I thought it would just be some normal people escaping.
But since the game need to continue, so have to be like that.
Have to make it more interesting in some way, I guess.
Or have a better character basis at the beginning.
I just feel, in some ways I like the story, in other ways I fucking hate it.
Yeah, because it's not a happy ending.
Yeah.
I guess the ending I said, you were happy, huh? He escaped and he just say, oh, I didn't get him.
Yeah, I mean, that would be if you're completely practical. And that would make sense according to my own mind. Like, you do everything you can to reach the best situation you can.
Yeah.
And in my mind, being on the run for the rest of your life isn't really a good idea. Even in the 60s, I don't think they let a murderer just go and not search internationally because they know he's escaped. There's no fucking way.
The good thing is that they don't have the camera yet by then.
So your feeling is kind of the same with me, that the story is kind of stupid in some ways.
Yeah, it's not very logical. Like, I would, if I'm really Leo, I would either talk with Vincent and say, let me escape, and you are just as normal.
But Vincent didn't allow that.
Okay, Vincent is a stupid person also.
Yeah.
Then I'll say, then how much can you do? And can you record this? Don't be playing with me.
Yeah, I mean, according from their own mind, all this seems to make sense, but also not. Why? I mean, they've been around each other for a long time, and they're like getting to be like brothers, but they still cannot let up. Like, Vincent cannot just leave it be. Don't fucking rush after this guy and risk your own life like this. It's not a good idea. You're only 2 people.
Yeah.
That's just fucking silly.
And also, this guy is like, he just want to go back with his wife and kids. And not so much danger to the society, I think.
I mean, Vincent has no choice but to let them capture Leo, because the fucking plane, the pilot, is a cop also. So there's like no chance. He's like personally caught up in all this, so cannot really control so much. But he should have just divorced himself from this whole situation at that point. Don't go after Leo or anything.
No, I will pretend I'm fakely go after him. Once I go into the building, I just stand there.
Yeah. Instead of trying to rush after Leo there, then just she gets sent away by Leo and you just fuck off.
Yeah, I hide somewhere.
Try to find her again and say you lost him.
Yeah. And say, where is he?
Because this is fucking silly, going one-on-one and he has a gun. Normally, if this is a realistic situation, I would say they both get shot to death. Because look how many bullets they put in each other. There's no way any of them are surviving.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit silly. Okay, enough about the story. It's just
complaints.
No, it's not. You have to like have some suspension of disbelief, because it's not super realistic in some ways. And the fact that they are able to escape from prison that easily is a bit weird also.
Yeah, it's too easy. Oh my god.
So yeah, sure. I kind of enjoyed it anyway, even if it's super stupid. So, gameplay aspects.
One thing I want to say. Once I press X to scroll down, once I will be in some corner, it's hard to come out.
Yeah, the whole thing about when you're squatting down, it's hard to get away from the wall. You just get stuck there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You have to like point directly away from the wall in order to actually get away from it. Otherwise, you're just crawling along it.
So it's not so smooth.
It's I learned after a while that you have to like point directly away from it. It doesn't matter if you're like, oh, you're close to the corner of the wall, so you think you should just be able to walk more to the left and then you release it. But it doesn't. You have to point directly away from it.
Yeah.
Like back. So it's very annoying. But otherwise, all the sneaking parts and being stealthy parts is just very normal things. You would see this in all sorts of games. One good part is that the save location for all these sneaking sections are usually very close. So if you make a mistake, you're getting back to the same location very quickly. So it's not that bad. The only location I noticed is kind of annoying is with the watchtower. Because you have a long way there, which is pretty dangerous, where you can get spotted by the whole watchtower light.
Yeah.
And they put you immediately to the beginning at that point.
Yeah.
So you have to redo pretty much everything. Otherwise it's fine. And then there's some small puzzle sections.
Which I don't understand why.
I mean, there's some where you work together in some kind of mini game looking thing. Like when we're going up the shaft there. And we have to go back to back.
Yeah, when I remember in some house saying some farmer house, we can pick up stuff, but I just don't know the purpose. So once I see the hint doing something, so I thought, oh, this I need to finish. But once I do, I see, oh, nothing special.
Yeah. I mean,
so it's disappointing.
Yeah, in a lot of games it's gonna be like this. Like you get some item, you have no idea what it's for because you didn't see the main thing.
I didn't know. I thought that everything there is a purpose.
Yeah, there is.
No, it's not.
Which one isn't?
Like play piano.
Oh, but that's just a mini game. It's just some extra.
I thought it's one step of something. Like you have to do this, finish this, then do next.
Yeah,
I thought it's like that.
I get what you mean. A lot of other games don't have extra things around. You just click on it and like if it's interactable, it's to do with some puzzle.
It's like some series. At the first episode, they gave you a lot of puzzles, small ones. You have to remember because later they will use that to solve. Because of this and that happened. So
it's like, oh, there's a piano there and I can interact with it. So if I play this in a specific way, you're gonna get some like secret area or something.
Yeah, something or some place open or give me some weapon, something like that.
This is not that kind of game.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
This has a lot of those things, just all those things you can actually interact with, have some cutscene or they say a little thing. or you can play the piano or play some guitar.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of mini games around you can play with also, but has nothing to do with the actual story.
Yeah, this game, after a while, I realized, so I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. But it's kind of interesting they have all these mini games. Yeah, otherwise for the gameplay, these sections where you like have to cooperate to solve something is pretty good. Like the whole back-to-back in the shaft, I feel good. That was kind of interesting. But then there's all these useless things where, oh, Leo or Vincent cannot open this garage door by himself, even though some old person living in the farm there can open it by themselves probably.
Yeah.
Why is this a thing? Why wouldn't you be able to open a garage door by yourself?
I mean, in real life, even I'm being this small, I can do it myself, I feel.
Yeah.
So it need to be more realistic a bit.
So this is a bit weird because there's too many things which require 2 people, which shouldn't realistically require 2 people in the real world. So it's kind of makes you question.
Yeah, so when you really see it, when you do it yourself, you didn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Then realize, oh, 2 people.
I feel like they should have solved it in a better way. Like make it more reasonable that you cannot by one person do this.
Yeah. It's like a way human normally judge it, feel like, oh, we need to do it together.
Yeah. The whole boat section I thought was interesting, where you have to cooperate to...
Yeah, this boat is pretty hard, I feel.
Yeah, but that's more... this is like a reasonable cooperation mechanic.
Yes, yeah.
And the whole car chase, one driving, one shooting, makes a lot of sense. Certain sections for the story, one person isn't doing so much, but it kind of makes sense. Like in the laundry there, you're just hiding, and I walk around with you, and you get through. For the story, it makes sense. Maybe one player is a bit bored there, because there's no actual tension, because you know this is what you're supposed to do, they're not gonna find you. I don't know if there's any way to make that more tense, those locations. And this whole bridge crossing with the car, you're also just hiding, and I'm driving.
Yeah.
I have a very tense moment there trying to stay...
I'm very relaxed.
Yeah, because you're just holding in a button to stay hidden. And I'm trying to drive the car normally, which is very hard. I don't know. For me, it feels tense. For you, you can't do shit. You're just lying there. But for the shooting, you have unlimited ammo for some reason.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, it's kind of fine. Because all the mechanics in this game is pretty shallow in that way. It doesn't go so deep. So you don't have to think about that.
Yes. I'm shitting.
Otherwise, the shooting is kind of alright. And you have like a damage on things, which might be a surprise because most games don't even have this, even shooting games, where things can fall apart.
Yeah, so they may really pay attention of that part.
Yeah, it was super surprising. Like suddenly you're just by the stairs there, hiding behind some plank, and then this plank just falls off, and they just shoot you directly.
Yeah, I thought I have something in front of me.
Yeah, and then suddenly you don't, and you die.
Yeah.
Even I'm surprised at that. So otherwise, you've never done the whole third-person shooter before, so it's kind of hard. I didn't expect you to be able to do so much during that part, more than maybe get some practice. Okay, so what I want to say is, I feel it's a good game, but you have to have some strong suspension of disbelief for the story. But it's kind of okay anyway, you can criticize it together and everything. It's kind of silly and stupid. Oh, they can get out of jail so easily. And Leo really believes he can like escape from this without being in jail. And they are like being good friends. I don't know, maybe Vincent fakes a lot, but I feel like it's not really that. They have some connection. The way they're talking seems like, but they still just go to one of us has to die, no matter what. And the way they do everything is just fucking stupid. And I don't think a police force would work like this in real life. There's no way he would be allowed to come after Leo, since poor Harvey, considering his brother was killed. There's no fucking chance. I don't think. So it's kind of a B movie in some shit. Because of how unbelievable it is. Shooting is simple, but enjoyable enough. Mini games you can do together is fun. Little puzzle sections where you have to cooperate in some meaningful way is good, I feel like. So yeah, that's it. Final thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts. That's it. I told everything.
Okay. You like the game?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, that's it. We're on to the next thing. Tune in when the premiere starts for the next game. We'll see you then.
See you.
See you. See you all.